This right here is Sony's VPL-PHZ10 5000 lumen laser projector, winner of multiple awards including Infocom's 2017 Best in Show, Projector Central's Editor's Choice Award, and Projector Review's Hot Product Award. This is part of Sony's Laser Light series, which was introduced earlier this summer, and it's, dare I say, it's going to revolutionize the projector market as a whole, because this projector is pretty amazing. It's 5,000 lumens. It comes in a couple $1,000s less than anything else that's on the market available today. And it's not really lacking a whole lot of stuff. It is a fixed lens. There's no optional lenses, which kind of keeps the cost down quite a bit. But outside of that, this is a very full-featured projector. We're going to talk a lot about this in a minute, especially while we talk about the footage. Let me just cover some of the basics of this projector. So this is the bigger brother to the PW-Z10. They're both part of the Laser Light series, like I've mentioned. And the only real differentiator between the two units, besides price, is that the PH-Z10, which is right in front of us, is 1920 by 1200 resolution, native resolution. The PW is 1280 by 800. So different use cases. If you're looking to save a little bit of money and you're not super concerned with high resolution image quality, they're both going to look great, but like maybe in an education format or something where you just need a lot of lamp hours or usage, then you might want to go with a PW. Otherwise, I would definitely recommend going with the higher unit, the PH, because the resolution is really going to be a big differentiator, especially if you ever do need to show video, anything like that. So this is a great projector for a multitude of uses. It could be in a large venue, it could be used in a sports bar, it could be used in a museum, education, anywhere where you're going to get a lot of high use type settings. This would be a recommended projector simply because it is laser. You don't have to worry about lamp replacements. Let's talk about some of the actual specs of this unit. So, like I mentioned, it's 5,000 lumens laser. This is it has a 1.45 zoom, so it's a pretty respectable zoom range, and it has a 1.27 to 1.88 throw range. So there is some flexibility there. Even though you don't have optional lenses, you do have some flexibility in placement of this unit. It comes with a 5-year parts and labor warranty, or 12,000 hours, whichever one comes first. Either way, that's a long time, people. So it's backed by Sony's warranty, great, fantastic warranty, and we don't expect any issues there. Here's the nice, tidy little remote that comes with it. Nothing fancy, not backlit, but it handles all the functions that you would need. It also has a freeze function in case you want to pause, motion video, or whatever you're looking at on the screen to talk about that. It has a blank function, and there is audio in this projector, speakers, so you can mute or handle all the volume controls right from this unit. Very nice little thing. Great, so we're looking at the connections now in the back, and this thing is pretty loaded. One of the best things about it is that it has built-in HD-based heat. So even though there are a ton of inputs, you don't necessarily have to run a bunch of connectors. You could run a single Cat5 cable over 300 feet and just run everything through there. But anyway, let's talk about the inputs that it does have. It does have RS-232 for standard control, has RJ45 for network control, a couple of HDMI inputs. It has audio in, audio out. It has a VGA input, and it also has, it looks like, some USB input, and that's a power input. Great, so what I want to do here is just walk you guys through some different types of images. What we have here is kind of your standard presentation material. Let's go ahead and click on one of these so you can see what this looks like. Again, this is a 5,000 lumen laser projector. The big difference between a laser projector and a lamp-based model, besides the fact that the laser projector never needs to replace a lamp, is that you're going to have consistent brightness over time, whereas a lamp-based unit will kind of degrade in lumens very quickly relative to the life of that lamp. Not so with this laser projector. Let me click on something else here. This will maintain 90%, 80 to 90% of its original lumens for well over 70% of the life of that projector. So that means 2 or 3 years from now, this projector is still going to be shooting out lamp brightness or laser brightness well over 4,000 lumens, which is fantastic. So, and these projectors are meant to be used in high usage situations. So, you know, if you have a situation where you need to run your projector 8, 12, 24 hours a day, you're definitely not going to go with a lamp-based unit because you're going to overheat. So anyway, let's just take a look at the clarity of this image. The text is super rich and clear, very easy to read. Again, our screen size is pretty small, but Danny's kind of zooming in, so you'll see. But that's nice. That degradation there is not from the projector itself. These fuzziness, that's from the actual kind of picture on the wall. You can tell here everything is nice and crisp and clear. And again, we are shooting directly on a wall. We're not shooting on a screen, just simply because of the setup that we have in this room. Let's take a look at some different material. And we'll go here and we'll take, what I want to show off here is the color out of the box. We were pretty amazed at how beautiful and rich the color is. This, even though it's a laser projector, it is an LCD, so with that you have really nice color saturation. We'll go ahead and just click on one of these guys here. It does have 500,000 to 1 contrast ratio. That's probably mostly because with a laser you can get almost absolute black, and you can see the black right here if I zoom in. That's very, very black. Where the outside of the image is, this is a 16 by 10 format. I think this image is 16 by 9, so you do have a little outside. You can see it's almost black, it's very dark gray, but in most settings that's not going to matter. I'm sorry about that. But look at the color, look at the reds on this, it's fantastic. There's some moving images there. Yeah, we were pretty shocked at how beautiful this looked, I'm not going to lie, for what is essentially a business projector. This thing is looking remarkably great, and a lot of the reason for that is that Sony has built in to their unit their reality creation engine, which is featured on their home theater units like the 45 and the 65 and even the higher price units. Let's take a look at this projector in action. So anyway, this is the VPL-PHZ10 Sony laser projector.